Hey guys, welcome back to Dragons and Armwrestling. Today we're going to be discussing why the low hand top roll works better with for an opponent with a longer arm. We had a couple people request this, so we're going to go ahead and do that video for you. To demonstrate it, since we both have short arms, we're going to be using this. It's about 3 inches or so. I've got an 18.5 inch elbow to fingertip, so this will put me about 21.5 inches,
and I have about an 18.5 inch. So this will be a 3-inch separation between arms, which is extreme, but it'll help sell the point. So the reason the low hand top roll works is, well, let's just discuss like the mechanics of setup in the pad, right? So in order for the tall guy, so we can remove this for a second, for the tall guy to get his hand, actually no, we can leave this. For the tall guy to get his hand all the way to the front of the pad, he has to drop, and the shorter guy, it's easy for him, right? But the tall guy is going to have to drop his riser in order to get webbing to match. Now, if the tall guy wants his riser locked, he has to slide his arm back on the pad in order to lock his riser. So if he were to go ahead and grip up, keeping his riser, and on go he wants to get height, he's not going to do what we would do as the shorter arm, which is drop to your tricep. He actually runs his elbow forward and back pressures. That's how they're going to do it. So this is the reason the low hand works so well for the tall opponent, is that if he knows that he all the way forward is about the same as the guy that's all the way forward, but with a riser, all then the opponent has to do is drop to his tricep like we would, but he gets to utilize his wrist as his point of height since he's already taller. So as he goes and he starts going high, he can then gain his riser back on go after he posts and drops to his tricep. And it literally just takes everything away. So the shorter guy has to be extremely careful when he's going into a taller opponent not to give him the starting leverage, and making sure that he hits enough sideways. So if the tall guy's low handing, and the short guy on go, because he's going to just try to get his height, he's got it. The small guy needs to immediately get to here. So that way, the tall guy is actually fighting into something that'll be against his strength. If you want to add to that.
Another really good thing about, like, for a person with a long arm, the reason it's really good for the low hand is because when they set up, the back of their wrist is already in to the other person's hand. Especially like I see a lot of tall guys that like the low hand, they always want the ref's grip, because the refs usually don't let you keep your riser for whatever reason. They usually close your hands and they set the person with the shorter hand all the way back on the taller person's wrist, and so they're automatically able to just go right through the wrist from before go.
Yeah, and like our counter to low hand top roll video, this is even more important and exaggerated when your opponent's taller doing a low hand, that you must posting top roll. I really like the risk that you give if they're that much taller, and assuming you're not just that much stronger than them, is if they're drop wrist down, like low hand, yeah, there we go, and you jump, and your favorite move is like a hook drive, and then they post up on you, it is just going to be a bad day. Whereas at least with the posting top roll, it gives you the line out, at least enough to stabilize. So because they're going to post up on you because they've got that advantage, and then on go, you may just slip. If they hang on, you can actually use it to resituate and get into something like a high hook. We good? You good?
I think that's good.
Cool. If you guys like that content, comment down below, like and subscribe, and see you guys on the next one.